What's up, TPE fam? The Daily Dose is about to get started, but I wanted to come on and just tell you guys, just in case you didn't know, the Daily Dose broadcasts Monday through Friday at 4:30 via Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch. And so if you're on any of those platforms, you get the opportunity to watch this show live. We're here to help you get better. I'm talking to seasoned leaders, new leaders, entrepreneurs, managers, whatever it is that you're doing. We have something here at the TPE in the Daily Dose for you. Also, on the following day, the previous day's episode can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you consume podcasts. So get tapped in with the Daily Dose so we can help you pivot into your next. Get ready to enjoy the upcoming Daily Dose.
What's up, TPE family? It's time for us to get a little better with the Daily Dose of Leadership with Alex Seal. Let's go!
What's up and what's happening, TPE fam? We're back with another Daily Dose of Leadership where our aim and goal is just to continue to get better and better each and every day. My name is Alex Seal, and I'm excited to be able to share with you guys some experiences and some things that I've been able to witness in the space of leadership, in the space of business, and in the space of entrepreneurship that'll hopefully help you pivot into your next. I have had the chance of working for one of the world's most caring company for the last 20 years. 15 of those years I've spent in leadership. And so we believe we have some incredible experiences that'll help you get to the next phase in your life and into the next stage of your career. And so on today's Daily Dose, I really want to continue our discussion around 13 traits that I believe that make up exceptional leaders. 13 traits that I believe that make up exceptional leaders. And we've canvassed the first 6 in our dialogue so far this week. And I'm just going to go ahead and just run through those really quickly so we can just get caught up. Trait number 1 is that they trust you to do the job that you've been hired to do. Meaning that if you got somebody on your team, somebody on your staff, that you've hired, that you've trained, that you've given the resources to for them to be better, that you trust that they'll get the job done. Trait number 2 is that they are sought after for advice and input. If you're an exceptional leader, people want your input. They want you to know what your opinion is. They want to know how you feel about situations that they are going through. So definitely that is a high level trait of a exceptional leader. They find opportunities to let you shine. Exceptional leaders don't need to hog the spotlight. They want other people to grow and to flourish because they understand the more that the people around them grow and flourish, the more that their organizations, their businesses have an opportunity to get better. So, if you're an exceptional leader, one of the great traits you have is to let other folks shine. They recognize your contributions. As an exceptional leader, you are tasked to give encouragement, and you are tasked to recognize when people are doing good. So I think one great attribute of an exceptional leader is that they recognize the contributions of others. Number 5, they have your back during tough times. I don't think there's nothing that a team member can appreciate more than knowing that when things get rough, when things get tough, that you're going to have their back. So definitely want to make sure that we're, having the backs of the people that we work with. And then lastly, from our previous conversations, is they are master storytellers. And so the ability to be able to take personal experiences, observations, and the experiences of others and package them into a storytelling form, and then to help other people see how they connect to their current challenges, their current opportunities, or what they can do in the future going forward, I think is pretty incredible. So those are the first 6 that we've talked about. So let's go ahead and jump into the next 3, because this is part 3 of that conversation. In the trait that I want to talk about first today is that exceptional leaders challenge you to do bigger and better things. Exceptional leaders challenge you to do bigger and better things. And I think a lot of times this is the part of the leadership journey, or the part of the leadership of being a great leader, is being able to see the value and potential in the individuals that you work with and the individuals that you serve beyond yourself. So seeing that value, seeing that that potential in the people that you serve and the people that you work with is crucial, not only to the development of the organization, but to the development of that person. A lot of times, particularly now in today's economy and in today's society, a lot of people don't have the confidence in themselves to be able to do certain things, or they might think certain things are beyond them, or certain things aren't within their grasp. And I think exceptional leaders have a great ability to be able to recognize when a person has more in them than what they believe in themselves, and they work diligently to try to extract that talent. They work diligently to try to extract that what that person brings to the table or can bring to the table, because they understand that they can do more. And then more so, the exceptional leader articulates that to the individual to make them, to ensure that they can believe that they can do more, to ensure that they can believe they can go on to do better things. And so I think that is a key trait of an exceptional leader, is the fact that they challenge you to do bigger and better things. Number two for today, they express appreciation. Again, this kind of goes into the recognition of the contribution. So, on one hand, you're recognizing what a person is doing within the organization, and then on the other hand, you appreciate that. And there's different ways that you can express this appreciation. I think the easiest, quickest, most effective is verbal. When you articulate how you feel about a person's work and what they do within your organization in a verbal manner, I think it definitely pays dividends in the long run, when it comes down to retention, when it comes down to finding new leaders, developing new leaders. It all starts with your level of appreciation for what they do in your organization and how they move things forward. There's also, you can, if you really want to take this expression of appreciation to the next level, I definitely think that understanding what they like, whether that's a candy or their favorite food, getting them a gift card to their favorite restaurant, go and get them a card, a handwritten note. There's different ways to express that appreciation, but great leaders, exceptional leaders, understand that the value in expression of, expressing their appreciation for the job that's done. And the next and last topic trait that I want to cover today is that they are responsive. And now this is one that I have the ability to do well, and that I do well in most instances. But sometimes when you're an exceptional leader, you find yourself in a lot of different arenas, wearing a lot of different hats. And so their responsiveness may slow down a little bit. But I think this is really key. When people call on you, again, going back to some of those other traits, when they seek your advice and input, when they're looking for you to have their back, all those things are rooted in how well and how fast you respond to an individual. I mean, I think a person is not going to want to seek your advice and input if they know that you're not responsive, or if you give off the idea that you're too busy to respond. That will definitely lessen the opportunities, or lessen the want for them to try to get your response. And so I think it's really, really important that you emphasize and place focus on being as responsive as you can possibly be. I think, like I said, I think it's important that you answer the call when your team needs it. Trying to anticipate when that call comes, so you're just not waiting until they need you. You're there before they realize that they need you, which then articulates or at least projects that your response time is extremely fast, because you're already anticipating these things, and that anticipation kind of builds and grows with tenure and understanding of what you're doing. But if you can just, when somebody texts you, or they want to talk to you, or they need something from you, definitely having the ability to respond in a timely manner is really, really important. I think one of the biggest things that I talk to the leaders that I work with now is that I not say I have a beef with it, but that's like we'll get better when we respond to situations and people faster. The organization benefits when we are in tune with what's going on, and we move to action to respond to things as quickly as possible, instead of letting too much time rest between when something is brought to our attention and when we respond to it. So that responsiveness, I think, is a huge trait for an exceptional leader. So I'm going to go through those three really quickly, that we talked about today, that I think are really important. Number one from today is they challenge you to do bigger and better things. If you're an exceptional leader, you should be challenging the people that you work with. You should be challenging challenging them to want to do more, to do bigger things. And when you challenge them on a personal and professional level to do bigger and better based on what you feel they can do, you can see the excitement in a person when their leader is pouring into them and pushing them and challenging them to be better and more. And 9 times out of 10, people respond positively to that type of push, and they start to perform at a level that's higher than what they thought they could. Number two, they express appreciation. So your ability to provide words of affirmation, words of appreciation, rather, to the individuals that you work with for the job that they do definitely pays dividends to what you're trying to get accomplished within your organization. And then number three, they are responsive. You got to be able to answer the call when your number's called, when people need you, when people want to hear from you. Your response time or lack thereof can be damaging to your reputation as a leader. So exceptional leaders understand this, and then they respond accordingly. So thank you guys so very much for tuning into today's daily dose. I don't take for granted having you guys a part of this broadcast Monday through Friday at 4:30 live via Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitch. Definitely want to say shout out to everybody who consumes this content, who interacts with this content. I appreciate all the comments, the shares. It helps move this content into other people's timelines, and hopefully we can help other folks pivot into their next, and hopefully we can help other people get better and better each and every day. And so until next time, TPE family, hope you guys have a great week, have a great weekend. Peace.